How many Muslims waste their lives watching television, playing computer games, out shopping and about on the streets, in cafes drinking coffee, with their friends gossiping about this person or that person, or what I bought today, or how to make the next million. And when you tell them, Ya akhi, there's a lecture, there's a lesson. Ya akhi, I haven't got time. I'm too busy. But not busy on their sofas with the remote control in their hands, day after day, hours after hours, month after month. When it comes to a lesson, I'm sorry, Ya akhi, I'm busy. We want this izzah to come back. How many Muslims are addicted to that evil music, as the Shaykh Tariq beautifully mentioned it? There is no difference in this opinion here. No difference. The ayah says it, the Quran, the hadith says it, khalas. Period. Not my Shaykh or my fulan or my fulan or my maulana. The hadith is clear as light in Bukhari. The ayat, clear as light. Period. No more ifs or buts. Are we Muslims? Are we blind following? If you are Muslims, سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. We hear and we obey. Oh Allah, forgive us for our past, and to you we shall return. So what are you going to say when you return to Allah Ta'ala? Wallah, Kurdawi said this, or Bulwani said this, or Harwani said this, but I said this. Are you worshipping Burwani or Kurwani? Are we Muslims? Where's our izzah? Why do we always attack the Quran and Sunnah? Where have we made a war? We have made a war with the Quran and Sunnah by following blindly ABC. What would you say on the day of resurrection to Allah Ta'ala? That my Shaykh said this, my Mawlana said this? When you have clear evidence that this is haram, you are following nothing but your desire. That's what you're following. How many men, Muslim men, are cuckolds today, allowing their women to leave the home unveiled, no hijab, shamelessly like the kuffar, like fornicators? Or they allow their woman to mingle with the opposite sex as though it's his sister. Where's our shame? Don't we fear Allah? Don't we know the hadith of the youth? Mal'oon, he's cursed. Brothers and sisters, where are we in life? What are we doing? Why don't we awaken from this deep slumber? We want this nation to be raised again. It will never be raised if we remain under such a detrimental situation. Many of us are playing and toying with this insignificant, worthless treasure, pleasure, trivial, frivolous life. Many of us. The question is asked, are we truly believers? Are we truly believers? And if you look at the history books of Islam, in the days of Izzah, the days of might and glory, every time Umar ibn Khattab recited in prayer, both he and the congregation would weep excessively, so much so that the back rows would hear his sobbing. Was the Quran in his possession any different than today's? Is it not the same Quran? Why did they weep so strongly in fear and in awe, in hope and love, when we read the Quran as though there is nothing there? And we want our children, love our children, we put them on Hafez madrasas all around South Africa. I witnessed this. But when I question these youth who have memorized the Quran completely, They don't even know one word, the meaning of one word of the Quran. Is the Quran just meant to be memorized? I saw one of those Hafaz with an earring and a girlfriend in Durban. I said, Ya Akhi, you're a carrier of the Quran. Have you no shame? Don't you fear Allah Ta'ala? He goes, I was forced into memorizing it, but I knew nothing about it. I didn't understand anything. Why did Fatima bint Muhammad Az-Zahra, the resplendent, why would she bring female audiences to tears every time she spoke about Allah? Was Allah that she spoke about different than Allah that we believe in? We worship? No. No, it was her faith. Sumayyah, the courageous female companion, the first shaheed in Islam, the mother of Ammar, the wife of Yasir, despite being placed under burning sand. And on top of her is whom? The father of ignorance, Abu Jahl, the chief of evil, forcing her, coercing her to denounce La ilaha illallah. But despite, against all odds, despite all the effort that he confronted her with, she remained steadfast, uncompromising to Islam. And thus she died with a spear right through her midsection, dying saying, La ilaha illallah. Was the Islam she followed any different than the Islam we follow today? Umar Mukhtar, the great courageous Libyan hero and warrior, who fought the Italian war machine with nothing but a sword. Allahu Akbar. A sword. He kept saying to his occupiers, your cannons may break my swords, but your falsehood would never, ever break my truth. Was the truth that he was following different than what we are following today? No. So what is the problem? It is our negligence, carelessness, heedlessness, unaware that the hour of reckoning is near at hand. We have become slaves to the world of entertainment, brainwashed by our satanic intoxication, living under Western ideologies and lifestyle, loving it, succumbing to it, believing in it, devoting our lives for it. Allah Ta'ala warned us against this. As He says in Al-Anbiya, اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون. Closer and closer to mankind comes their reckoning. Yet they heed not and they turn away. In other words, Allah is giving you the proof, the evidences, that which is halal, that which is haram, it's clear as light. Don't turn away. Do not turn away. The ayah says, they heed not of the proofs, but they turn away. Don't turn away from the truth. Instead, love the truth. Hold the truth. Devote yourself to the truth. Not wavering or compromising out of fear of this or that. Allah is your security. Allah is your protection. Allah is your creator. He is the King of kings, the Master of masters, the Lord of lords, the Judge of judges. And He will account you for everything you did. Don't turn away from the truth. And the hadith of our beloved teacher Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in a narration collected by Muslim ibn Hijjaj, when he said, hasten to do good deeds before there comes tribulations like pieces of a darkened night, where a man will be a believer in the morning, but by night is a disbeliever. or by night he's a believer, but in the morning he awakens as a disbeliever. And in which man, listen carefully to this end of the hadith, and in which man will sell his deen, his religion, Islam, for worldly gain. How many of them are there today? How many today have sold their deen for the pursuits of the worthless pleasures of this dunya, who may die at any given time? The laws of this deceiving materialistic world has dragged many of us, this dunya, our love for the dunya, has dragged many of us into a race of unlimited desire,